this?
Hello? 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 Game too good to put down? Every time that I look at my Halo edit, I think of Disco Elysium. Excuse me, this game is for 11 p.m. PST only. How about you shut up, Helst, New York City? I was watching last stream's VOD. I'm so glad Crazy donated to Save Scum the dance check. That would have been rough. That would have been rough to push through. I would have been scared and sad. Get to edit? That's what the point of this stream is. Right. I need to talk to Titus, but I don't have anything to convince him yet. Shut up, Mal. Ugh. Wait, no, I should probably talk to... What's his name? Evil Union Man. Where are you streaming 11 p.m. game? Cause I'm fucked up and evil. Who the hell is this? Oh yeah, the husband.
It's great to see you again, officer. My wife can't wait to thank you. Go on, talk to her.
Oh.
Oh, sweetie, I don't even know how to thank you for finding my husband and helping him out. I hope we haven't been too much trouble for you.
Just doing my job, man.
Here, I want to give you a small token of my gratitude. It's a tie, Meskin origin. The pin is an antique, quite special.
The little silvery knob holding the tie together feels warm in your hand. It's in the shape of an avian skull with 8 eyes.
Sick. Sick. Okay, cool. Damn, all right, let's swap that out. Brand new fit. Okay. Hope it's a good DE stream, chat. See you all later. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Right, let's go and talk to some people. Wah, wah, wah! Okay, well, let's see what happens when I talk to this guy. Not that I saw him, you know.
Right to work!
He seems to have returned to his previous routine, as if he'd never seen the photo of the tattoo. Bye-bye. You think you'd fuck with Disco when it was chosen? No, I hate art.
The file cabinet stands steady as ever. The drawers.
I'm a little bit curious about how the developers got fucked over regarding this game. I only know that like they got like completely barred from their own studio, I think? I'm not sure. I'm interested to know more about that. All right, we have to shoot this guy in the head real quick.
Mr. Dubois, I hear the meeting with Titus was a glowing success. That's such a relief. Titus can be a handful sometimes. Now, what can Everett Clare do for you today?
Fuck. Investors bought all the shares, fired the original founders. Main guys bought most of the shares out of the company, forced a lot of devs out. I wonder how they think a studio like this is going to work with a completely different team when the team itself really is the studio. Disco Elysium is a very, well, intellectual game seems wrong to state. Not because it's not smart, but personal maybe? It is strictly tied to the developers. This is not like a first-person shooter, boomer shooter that any dev team could have made. Similar thing how BioWare is. I suppose so. I'm not sure. Let's just talk to random people until I hit something that works. Until I wah, wah, wah. Wah, 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 wah. What are you doing at the moment? Well, right now I gotta convince Hardy Boys to tell me the whole story, but I don't really have anything to make them, you know, tell about shit. Return to Morel and the Whirling with the news. Oh, okay, hold on.
Nothing like the gratitude of a good woman. Now then, what can I do for you?
He gives you a gruff pat on the shoulder. I checked all the traps.
Good. Okay. And?
One of them was empty.
Completely empty?
The cryptozoologist's eyes grow wide.
Surprise, tempered with fear and trepidation. He doesn't know what to think yet. Maybe you're joking?
Yes, there was nothing in the trap. No locusts, no phasmid.
No locusts? No phasmid either?
That's not ideal, but
The empty trap was the one at your campsite. Maybe this factors into it somehow.
I definitely left that one stocked.
Right from the campsite? Just means the Insulindian phasmid is even more clever than we thought.
Of course, more clever.
Yes, the Phantasmadeia picked off the locust and escaped. This is good news, though we'll have to reconsider the design of the traps, make them more secure.
Another trip to the reeds.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. What a deft hunter, this phasmid.
Of course. Be sarcastic. Unless you have an alternative hypothesis you'd like to venture, mine stands, okay? Actually, no. Excuse me for getting emotional. This is a big deal for us. You've helped us twice now, and brought some great news too. My gratitude, and the gratitude of the Société Cryptozoologique de Ravachol, is yours.
Okay.
Some kind of foul play might be afoot. Theft?
Thank you, it's an honor. We should probably return to our main investigation here. This has been refreshing, but...
Develop an alternative theory about the missing locust. 97%.
Consider the way the empty trap was disturbed, as though shaken. Most likely the hands of a young person. Hands small enough to fit inside the trap, too. You should ask the red-headed boy, Kuno.
I think a little hooligan named Kuno may have stolen the locust.
A little hooligan? But what would a child want with bags?
Oh,
Yum.
dear Morel, you've been an old man for too long. Kids love to torment insects almost as much as they love to torment old folks.
I'll talk to the little gremlin and see if anything comes up.
Delinquents, my favorite.
Oh, you've been such a dear to us. Please, let us know whatever you turn up. I have a feeling we're getting so close.
You know, now that the pail's real, honestly, these fucking phasmids are probably real too.
Well, I see you've got all the help you need. I'll see you tonight at my place. Let's play suzerainty, but no more field trips for me.
After this is your last chance to talk to Gary.
Really, Gary? We're getting somewhere here. I'd love to play suzerainty, but...
Lena, I'm sorry, but you're not getting anywhere. It was some kids. I know the little mutants around here. Leave anything out in the open and they'll steal it, even if it's bugs. Morel, it's been fun, really, but I need a bath and I have deliveries to handle. When this tea is done, I gotta run.
No need to apologise, Geary. You'd be more than helpful. We'll have to take a rain check on that game of Sue's rain tea today, though. We're gonna follow this through.
Yep.
Always a pleasure to see an officer of the law. I mean, officers.
Amazing. Are you a cryptozoologist too? I might as well ask everything, sure.
No. I help Morel with research sometimes, and I've learned some things along the way. But I don't usually go in for picnics like this on my own.
There probably is a follow-up to this, but you can't think of any. Doesn't matter. Waste of time anyway. Gotta keep moving.
Is this racist better than the last two? According to Kim, he is. He did have armor on him that I lifted, so that's nice. Wah, wah, wah. Alright, time to talk to this piece of shit.
Fuck does Kuno care?
You wouldn't happen to know anything about the missing locust. Wait, hold up.
Kuno doesn't.
My talking clothes. They allow me to think faster.
Fuck does Kuno care?
You wouldn't happen to know anything about the missing locust.
No, Kuno doesn't give a fuck about bugs.
Oh my god, I told you that shit is lame!
Shut up, see.
Now they're gonna take you to lame prison!
What's this about?
Deny everything, Kuno. You need to lawyer up.
Kuno's not gonna say anything without his lawyer present.
There's definitely something going on here. Remember his pig's head shack? You should check it out.
Okay.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Okay. Can you shoot Kuno S? I need to find my gun first. There we go. It's crawling with locusts in here.
All around you, the hisses and chirps of locusts fill the musky air. The earthen floor of the shack has been shaped into mounds of mud, dotted with little holes for windows.
Well, detective, it appears you've solved the case.
Lieutenant looks around, writes something in his notebook, and turns to you.
Of the locusts. For the missing locust case, which is a sub-case of the imaginary insect case. So at least that's going well.
Yes, precisely what I was thinking.
Yes. I feel we are nearing a real breakthrough.
You think the Insulidian phasmid is nearby?
If anything, the presence of the locust points to the opposite. The phasmid did not take the bait from the traps. It was Kuno. The phasmid doesn't exist. But what do I know?
Just talk to Kuno about this scam to stop.
I'll let you handle the Kuno side of things. You are doing just fine.
Time to wah, wah, wah. Let's play games? Yeah.
Fuck does Kuno care?
I know you took the locust from the traps the cryptozoologist set up. Smell.
Yeah. Kuno took the bugs. So what?
You say you don't give a fuck about bugs, then you go and build a whole bug town.
It's not Bugtown. It's the city of locusts. Locusts aren't just bug shit. They come out of the sky like a fucking shadow. Shit descends.
Stop!
She wails from behind the fence, then buries her face in her hands.
You stop. It's like their fucking night. Locust City, Night City, City of Rage.
The girl forces herself to watch again, the corners of her eyes twitching from discomfort. The lameness is causing her physical pain. The damage may be permanent.
City of Rage sounds like a cool place.
Kuno, the pig wants to help you. Oh, that's how lame it is. Please just don't say you're...
An artist. Maybe I am an artist. You hear that, everyone? I'm a fucking artist now.
That's great, Kuno. It's cool to make art.
Oh my god, Kuno! He's gonna make you totally lame in like 3 seconds. Don't let him, Kuno.
Yo, fuck you, see? Kuno can be what Kuno wants to be. Kuno's his own man. Kuno's free.
Alright. He tears at the buttons of his shirt, trying to rip them open. They don't give way.
Kuno made himself into Kuno. Kuno can make himself into anything. Kuno can make himself into a pig if he wants. Kuno can make himself into a... Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Don't make yourself into a pig, Kuno. You'll have to take me away.
A leaden silence fills the yard.
In it, you hear snow melting, dripping from the eaves. Someone closing a window.
Depends on the choices you make, young girl. Me and Kuno have discussed this. I promise I won't do that.
I don't believe you.
She disappears entirely behind the fence.
For once, the boy is lost for words. He turns completely red now, with splotches of white beginning to appear across his face.
I have to ask, what does the city of locusts mean?
It don't mean anything. It's shit. Kuno just likes to focus. Kuno likes to concentrate on shit. Build shit when he's zipping hard. Fuck.
He turns his burning face to the falling rain.
Pig, you really shouldn't have fucked with Kuno City. Now it's all fucking lame.
You just stop taking locusts from the traps. The cryptozoologists are trying to find something very important. Those locusts are bait.
I don't give a shit. I don't need the locusts anyway. Shit is all lame now. C was right.
The girl's face appears again, above the fence, just long enough to make eye contact with Kuno.
What's going to happen to the locusts, not towards the shack?
Kuno's gonna let the fucking locusts die.
Okay, that's all. I better be off.
The fuck are they trying to catch anyway? With the traps?
The Insolidian Phasmid. He mutters to himself.
He recognizes the name.
Wait, you know what the Insolidian Phasmid is?
Bitches think Kuno doesn't know shit. The fuck out of here. Kuno's tired of this shit.
Okay. No, Kaizo, it doesn't.
Oh, hello, sweetie.
Nope.
Hello, officer. I think I almost have it. A new trap design, that is. I know you're skeptical, but I have a good feeling about this.
I had a chat with this kid, Kuno. He promised to stop sealing the locusts.
So he was just a child.
He purses his lips, crestfallen.
Thank you for telling us, sweetie. This is good news, right? It means we can try again.
She acts chipper, but something's changed in her tone. A hidden worry.
Yeah, you're right. We just need to restock the empty trap. Then we'll need to inspect the traps one more time. And then maybe we can.
He has a 38-degree fever. His resilience has given way.
Darling, I told you to take it easy. You're getting sick. Maybe it's time to go home.
You're right, you're right. We can come back next season, when it's warmer.
More cardio. Let's do this.
Yeah, I kind of just don't give a fuck about bugs. But hey, if it gives me something to do while I'm trying to talk to people, I guess why not? My assumption is this game force ends on day 7 with a civil war riot between mercenaries. It's not really a civil war, it's just mercenaries shooting the shit out of people. Damn it, maybe I can still restock the trap for you.
You can? Fine. It's better than having these people get pneumonia on the coast. But after this...
He wants to see this tale through as much as you. Otherwise, he'd have stopped this already. But he cannot let it drag out after this.
Really? It's too much, officer.
What Morel means is we're grateful for your help.
How do you know that? Because that's what Joyce said.
Here's a fresh scratch of locusts. They should slide right down the front. Thank you again. We will definitely mention you, should this lead to a discovery. I'm not talking co-discovery, of course, but,
Great.
Wow. Co-discovery. You'd be famous. You'd show them all. This does tingle the pleasure center.
Tell me about this phasmid you're looking for.
well, first of all, it's damn difficult to find, which is why we've been knee-deep in the reeds laying traps for it.
What makes it so difficult to find?
Good question. Being a phasmid of the order Phantasmodea, a ghost insect, it disguises itself as plant matter. In this case, the reeds. Awful lot of reeds around, aren't there? And I suspect it may have also developed other specialised techniques to protect itself from predators, or scientists in our present case.
Name each locust now, please. They're gonna get eaten. What sort of specialized techniques is the phasmid using to hide itself?
It's my hypothesis that it has evolved certain electrochemical defences that allow it to interfere with animal perception, impeding pattern recognition, confusing the visual cortex. But I cannot describe how these defences work, much less how they evolve, without studying a live specimen.
How big is the phasmid?
I'm expecting it to be quite giant. One known species of phasmid, called the Megaphasmodea zoensis, is about the size of a grown man's forearm. So,
He leaves the conclusion up to you.
Seems puny, to be honest.
Why are you so interested in this stick bug? It doesn't seem to be as colorful as some of the other cryptids I've heard about.
typical rookie assumption. Insects are much more sophisticated creatures than those unversed in zoology give them credit for. Even simply catching a glimpse of the Insulindian phasmid would be the apex of my, of any, cryptozoologist's career. But to study it and its defences, find out how it stayed hidden so long.
He shakes his head.
Would be glory itself.
What have you discovered about it so far?
Very little, I'm sorry to say. No one's ever captured a specimen, so all our information is based on first and third-hand accounts.
So no one's ever found one?
Not yet. That's what makes it a cryptid.
Just out of curiosity, if there's no proof of its existence, how do you know it's real?
I know it's real.
The cryptozoologist says briskly enough that even he seems taken aback by it.
By which I mean, I've heard enough first-hand accounts to believe quite firmly that the Insulindian phasmid is more than mere superstition.
What makes you think the phasmid is here at Martinez?
There was a credible sighting here recently. A pair of teenagers described a creature that matched the Insulindian phasmid to an uncanny degree, despite not knowing what it was themselves.
You remember you had 3 morale health last time. What happened? Someone said something mean to me.
It's the first credible sighting in several decades. Admittedly, it's an unusual location for this species, but with all the sewage runoff upstream, it probably doesn't matter much anymore.
Maybe the Insulindian phasmid has died out.
I have to resist the thought. Such an extraordinary creature is doubtlessly highly resilient. After all, it's generally thought to be capable of parthenogenesis.
Shit. Parthenogenesis?
Yes, the females don't need males to reproduce. Makes it easier for a species to survive in adverse conditions.
It's pretty clever.
Yes, the Insulindian phasmid is a very clever insect. That's why it's so damn difficult to catch. But as a scientist, I'll try my best to remain dispassionate.
You're going to participate in the PS5 protest in August. I've been protesting for years now. That shit got no games.
There's nothing dispassionate about the way he talks about the insect.
Tell me more about these traps.
Well, they may not look impressive, but Lena designed them quite cleverly, so I'm sure they'll do the trick.
Lena designed the traps?
Yes.
He says with some pride. How do the traps work?
Simple. Attracted by the locusts, the phasmid crawls down the funnel and, having eaten its fill, can't get back out. At least, that's the intention. The net isn't a perfect solution, but we didn't want to use anything that might damage the specimen's delicate exoskeleton.
What are you using as bait?
Locusts. Nearly all known phasmids are herbivores, of course. But we've hypothesized that the Insulindian phasmid might occasionally prey on other insects.
Inside the traps, a number of locusts crawl and tumble over one another in a tiny, chittering swarm.
What will you do if these traps don't work?
They'll work, I assure you. The predatory hypothesis, using locusts as bait, accounts for the failure of previous efforts by other teams, which use plants. We have given this some thought.
The traps do seem to be deftly and thoughtfully constructed. It's clear the cryptozoologist's wife knows what she's doing.
Let me ask you about something else.
Yes. What?
Did you know... I don't need to rat him out. Nah. Maybe. Fuck it, I'll ask. Did you know Gary was hiding the armor?
Hell no. I had no idea. And I'm still cross with him, to be honest. It's not like him. He's got his quirks, but dishonesty, disloyalty are not one of them.
I don't know what got into him, officer. Thank you for letting him off easy. He won't forget it. We'll make sure he won't.
How'd you become a cryptozoologist?
I've just always liked animals and puzzles. Searching for cryptids is a bit of both.
You ever discovered a cryptid?
No. Very few cryptids are ever discovered, and not for a lack of trying. To stay hidden is a cryptid's primary quality. It's even in the name, cryptid.
So many cryptids have been found?
Of the list of cryptids kept by the Cryptozoological Society of Chemnee, which is 4,082 items long, about 2,000 have been confirmed as hoaxes. 2 are categorized as confirmed discoveries. The rest are in differing stages of discovery, refutation, and data collection.
Only 2 have been proven to be real?
Yes, the Chateauquan forest pygmy, who turned out to be an extinct species of primate, and a cave salamander from Yugograd, who is, honestly, quite unremarkable. It's in a zoo somewhere. We cryptozoologists are brutally honest with ourselves, more so even than the public. With cryptids, most cryptids are hoaxes or they are never found. That does not mean we should stop searching.
Out of 4,000 is not even 1%.
In fact, it is 0.05%. Ever more magnificent, should our search contribute to making that number 0.075%.
Thanks for explaining that. Now about something else.
Yes?
Bye-bye. Great. Was it a rhetoric? I think it was rhetoric. 1 second. I have to look at this man and put on a shirt. Do any of these fuck up rhetoric? Just gotta be sure. Nope. Great. Fantastic news. You not check the map? I don't care. What do you? I'm looking at this right now. Why do you need me to check the map?
It's you again. What is it?
Rhetoric. Here we go. Okay, a little bit better this time. All right. Convinced Titus he is being manipulated. 58%. Click it.
starting from sitting on Kofsalot across. He spent his youth in Villalobos, a housing project in the Jamrock quarter. There were incarcerations, hard to say what else. The ink is fading. And then, the emblem in the far corner, size in the mid. In conclusion,
The fuck is with you, fella?
All right, 58%.
I do not understand. They're just stupid, probably. Too stupid to understand the arguments. Maybe the lieutenant could do it for you.
All right, so Kim's always a fallback if you keep failing. Kim, I can't keep doing this. You take the wheel.
Thanks for your time, Titus. Case closed. Let's go, officer.
Great. Okay, yeah.
Huh?
Looks surprised.
Really? We are ready to begin our report. I've already started, actually.
He turns back to his notebook and writes as he speaks.
In Martinez, they just kill you because they don't like you.
Yeah, let them know. We'll kill you dead.
Because they like killing.
Yeah, we liked it. It was fun, wasn't it, guys? We had a great time.
It wasn't for your fucking entertainment, Dennis. She...
Gets a hold of himself.
They kill you because they think it's funny.
They hang you like in the Dark Ages, make you make a display of your corpse.
It wasn't that. It wasn't... We just couldn't get him down, okay?
That's it. That's the weak one. You flushed him out. Now go in for the...
Officer, you will be next if you don't shut up.
Old man reaches for his belt, but his voice is strangely calm.
Firearm. A Glass 08 or a 38 caliber pistol. Either is small enough for you to have missed. He's onto you. He knows what you're trying to do.
Turn to Theo, turn to Angus. Or what, you're gonna kill me like you killed him for no fucking reason?
We didn't kill him. We didn't even hang him. He was dead when...
Shut up, Angus!
He was dead before you hanged him.
Fatty! Say one more thing to the cops and I'll...
Dennis, stand down, or I'll beat your head in. Theo, take your hand off the belt. This isn't 31. I've got this under control. Angie, where's your goddamn inhaler? You sound like you're dying.
I left it home. I can't get it. I'm too fucked. I'm sorry.
Why are you so fucking fat, Angus? Now it's all pointless. Because of you. You wasted my time. I told you, Titus. I told you just give her up.
Lizzie, your help is no longer needed here. Go tell Everard.
Fine. I'll tell him. After a long walk along the coast.
She walks off without looking back.
You're in. He's all yours. Questions?
Kim, we did it. We did it. It's stupid. Kim, we did it.
The lieutenant gives a smile only you can see.
Whose idea was it to hang him anyways? Hers?
In a manner of speaking.
What do you mean?
We had help from another girl. It was her idea to hang him, and I liked it for political reasons. It sent a good message.
It's her, isn't it? The drug trafficker, the missing 8th Hardy.
Fella, you think too much. He's off all right. You're gonna hurt your head. That woman is just affiliated with the Hardy boys. You don't know her, anyway.
Understood. You can tell me anything about her, name, current location. You know, it's okay for there to be a Hardy girl, Titus.
We're Hardy boys. And that's it.
His face sets like concrete. He shakes his head solemnly. Sure, but can you tell me anything about this affiliate? Name, current location?
Nope. You're not getting to her. It's Klasia you want to talk to.
So you didn't kill him, he was already dead.
He nods.
You hanged the corpse to cover up the real cause of death. What was it?
We're not sure. Probably a bullet. The wound was difficult to see.
The coroner and his assistant are wrapped in blue. Hands covered in blue gloves. Mouths covered by blue masks. Bodies by blue aprons. The coroner wipes his brow, scalpel still in his hand. Get the light. Shine it in his mouth, he tells his assistant. The coroner squats to better see the light illumines the darkness inside. Well, shit. Can't blame them for missing that. Get the saw, Alan. This just got fun.
Why?
'Cause the girls asked us to. They were in some shit.
Girls plural? There's another girl? 2 of them? Take note of this. They'll probably say more about her later.
Did she kill him?
Cop, I have no idea. The girl says she didn't.
What happened Sunday night?
Klasia came down. She seemed really out of it. Drugged up, even more than usual. Bug-eyed and gurning, you know? Not in a fun way. It looked like she'd redosed after something went down. I've seen that look before. She was scared. I knew someone had died.
How did you know?
I've done this job for 10 years. I've seen it before. It's the politician in the motel room with the dead hooker scenario. Only in reverse.
Good analogy, boss.
You don't get to talk yet, Shanky. You're still on the bench. And you keep taking it easy too, Angus.
That's okay with the fat man, still wheezing there. He couldn't speak if he wanted to.
What happened then?
We went upstairs. Sure as day the Merc was dead. There was a bullet hole through the window. Fucking dirty sheets and bottles everywhere.
He means they'd been fucking?
Tibbs patched the window. And the corpse. We hanged.
Who's Tibbs? The 8th Hardy?
Nah, he's my brother. He's in the window replacement business.
If Classy didn't kill him, why the cover-up?
You may have noticed our girl's in some shit of her own.
Didn't notice anything. What kind of shit are we talking about?
The can't show up on police radar kind. There are people after her. From the old world. Where she came from.
These people, who are they?
They're powerful. Connected to the moral intern. She's clearly afraid for her life. Says if she showed up in your systems, she'd be ghosted away.
And why would you help someone like that? By taking on a murder?
Why would I? I guess we abide all sorts of runaways and losers here. It's a Martinez thing.
So who killed the Merc then? Any leads?
Not yet. Just some ideas. She says the shot came from outside, behind the window somewhere. So that's a clue.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking someone's past caught up with them. Either hers or his.
Hers, you mean?
I mean the people after Klasia. Maybe the shot missed. Maybe it was meant for her.
I like that. Been thinking the same thing myself.
You had ideas about his past too.
I do. One of those mercenary buddies of his could have done it. They got guns, training, years of bad blood, probably. Or it could have been someone else from Crenell. Tell you what I'd do. Check out the coast for vantage points. Maybe consult with a ballistics buddy of mine. That's what I'd do. If I wasn't too busy doing this clown dance with you.
I'm sorry I made you guys fight.
Me too.
Hooray! Thank you for this, Titus. I'll go talk to her for the last time.
You do that. Hey, cop. Before you go.
Suddenly, the wind picks up outside. You hear it rattling the large windows in their frames. It carries newspapers, circles the whirling in rags in a warm column.
She, Klasia, came to Martinez to hide. Many of us did. This is where you wash up when there's nowhere left to go. The Union takes you in. Now, she refused that protection. But
you would still prefer if we didn't take her away.
that's right. If we didn't take care of the people who end up here, this place would just be a couple of ruins and some cargo containers.
What?
We'll take that into account.
Lieutenant slides his notebook into his coat pocket. He turns to leave. Hooray. Yeah. Yeah, let's do this shit.
This window
is a window.
It's always good to see you.
I need to talk to you about your room again.
Yeah?
That door there, point to it. Did you know that it leads to a downstairs elevator?
I did not. Mystery solved then. I kept wondering where it led.
There may be more to this mystery at some later time. She's holding back. Let's make a mental note for now.
There's a peephole on the other side looking into your bedroom.
A peephole? You mean like a hole in the wall?
Yes, looking into your bedroom, miss.
Lieutenant points to her window. The unmade bed is visible through the glass.
Okay.
There's a pause as she processes this information.
Do you think this is somehow connected to me?
Could be connected.
Okay. Do you have any way of knowing how long it has been there?
Unfortunately, no. But if I were to guess, long enough. The perforation is under the bookshelf on your wall. It should not be hard to cover with some tape.
If it is recent, who do you think made it?
Shit. I don't know. Maybe it's been there for a long time. Maybe the local kids use it or something. I don't know. I'll be fucking covering it up with a lot of tape, that's for sure. Was there anything else back there?
There are tracks on the floor. They're recent.
Huh. This isn't good.
She's straight as a stick, suddenly. She feels like quarry, encircled. Her eyes dart to the door.
It's an old pinball workshop. The room back there. This place used to be a pinball arcade.
Okay. I'm glad someone's had fun.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That is the exact order you tell all that shit.
All right.
Oh, the loudest shit ever. Here we go. All right. My talking clothes are activated. I am now versed in talking.
It's always good to see you.
She cracks a weary smile, leaning back against the railing.
Something in her demeanor has changed. She's tired, consigned to her fate, to being here with you and what's to come.
The Hardy Boys told us what really happened.
I understand.
Puts the coffee mug on the table.
Just like that. No resistance. Her shoulders are slouched, her feet long and straight.
Chill. I'm the cool cop, remember?
I'm sorry for wasting your time. I should have known that you'd find out.
Why did you waste our time then?
Because of the Hardys. I couldn't just dispense with them. They were only trying to help me out of the shit I'd gotten into.
It's not a good enough reason.
You're right. There's more.
More?
You answer to the coalition government, and by extension, the moral intern.
She reaches for a new cigarette.
Briefly glancing over her shoulder to the sea, as she's done time and time again, where the cold oceanic expanse lies, and behind it, another world.
Is that why you're looking over your shoulder? You're afraid of the moral intern.
You share a database with them. You send people to their courts.
What's going on? What did you do?
Just business. But bad business for some people in the moral intern. If I show up in your records, officer, they will find me. They will...
What happens if they do?
They will kill me, sir. If you file my name, take me in for questioning, enter me into the moral intern mill, well, then I'm fucked. For nothing. This murder didn't have anything to do with me.
What did you do to have these people after you?
It's not nice, but it's not illegal. Not here in Ravishol, or even in Orania.
What exactly did you do?
Industrial espionage. I joined a business collective with the intention of betraying them. I did my job well enough to be asked to do it again. With a bigger company. The kind you really, really don't fuck with. I took their ledgers, 2 decades worth of accounting.
I need the names of the companies involved and who hired you.
Taps on his notebook.
The job was Lewsdoen County Savings Bank. They sound small, but they're part of the Lewis-Scott conglomerate. That was the second job. The first was some printer company. You wouldn't know them. As to who hired me for the job, I don't know. But they're after me too. Along with Lewis-Scott and their friends in the MI. Once you're done in the competitive intelligence circuit, you don't have allies. You're radioactive.
I'm sure there are people who have done much worse than that.
Sure. I'm not a war criminal, but it was bad. People lost their jobs. Good people too, not just C-suite.
She shakes her head at the thought.
A lot of people got hurt. But that's just more of my shit you shouldn't have to deal with. You're solving a murder.
What happened here the night he died?
We were there. Together. In bed, I mean.
She points to the window. The silhouette of the bed is visible. Tell me exactly what happened.
Okay. He was in a kneeling position. He had just entered me. I was on my back, looking at him. I heard the window behind me shatter, and I turned to look. There was a hole in the glass. I turned back to him. His eyes were looking through me, and his mouth was open. Dumb. I could see. I could.
A great pain moves through her, a dark and indefinite wave. She continues in spite of it.
I knew he was dead. Before he fell down on top of me.
Then what happened?
He was heavy. I pushed him off and he fell to the floor. There. He only had his boots on. I bit the pillow, not to scream, then ran downstairs.
There's a long pause. She just stands there, her arms at her sides.
I waited for the second shot to come. For me. I thought there would be one. It never came.
She's forgotten about her cigarette. The butt has burned right down to her fingernails.
Cigarette, miss.
Oh.
She looks at it quickly and tosses the butt aside. Sorry this happened to you.
So am I.
She immediately proceeds to light another one.
What time was this? When did it happen? It would help us if you could be as precise as possible.
11:30 to 12:15. I don't know the exact time. Around midnight.
It's okay. Were you inebriated?
Not as much as usual. He'd done a line, plus other things. I was drinking.
Wait. Titus said she was gurning her jaw off, much more than usual.
Titus said you looked pretty high.
Oh, yeah. I did one of his lines, just to clear my head.
Good thinking. Clear your head. You should clear your head. Get into his mindset.
Did you hear or see the shooter in the course of this?
No.
What did you do then?
Nothing. I was trapped. I was stuck in my room downstairs. I got some clothes on and crawled back up, drew the blinds. Blood was coming from his mouth. Not a lot. Just a little. He was still on the floor, slouched. I couldn't be there with him anymore. So I ran down and out of my room, into the hallway, down the stairs. I knew there would be people there.
What happened after you ran downstairs?
Sylvie was tending the bar. A lot of people were there. The Hardys were at the table in front of the stage. I think the Union box was full. Ruby was there too. They were having such a good time. I sat down and they all welcomed me. I didn't even have to say anything. Ruby knew something was wrong.
Ruby?
Before we continue, who is Ruby?
Ruby. You know, the leader.
The leader? Of what?
The Hardy Boys.
She says as if it's self-evident. I thought Hardy was the leader of the Hardy Boys.
Well, nominally, yes. Ruby's the one they go to when things happen, like things they need taken care of. She's the organizer.
Would you say she is the 8th Hardy Boy?
Why not?
Okay, let's go on that. What happened?
Well, Ruby said let's talk upstairs. I showed her the room. I've known these people since December. They know my situation, that I can't leave a paper trail. Ruby was the first one I told. She said she'd take care of this. It's what she does, you know, take care of things. I helped her get the body to the bathroom. We used a belt to pull him up under the shower, to keep him upright.
To mislead you, they were tampering with the body.
To produce lividity, matching a hanging?
Yes.
We completely missed the tampering. Looks like you got there in time. What was this, 20 minutes after death?
Oops.
About 20, yes. Ruby explained it would make the blood... You know what he does.
She looks at the ground and raises her light brown eyes to meet yours. Then what did you do?
Ruby went outside to talk to Titus and the boys. I was just looking at Lely in the bathroom. I had to put his clothes back on. His armor, too. It was tough, but I've seen him take it off and put it on many times. It took Ruby maybe half an hour to come back with Titus. I'd gotten him ready by then. They carried him out. I knew what they were going to do. Make it look like a hanging. Ruby said they would.
What did you do while they were hanging him?
Ruby said to wait here. She also said I wouldn't see her for a while. That we should lay low or something. So I did.
This Ruby. Where is this Ruby now?
I don't know. I haven't seen her since.
We will need to take this question to the Hardy Boys.
When it happened, did you hear a gunshot?
When he was shot? I may have. I don't know. I couldn't hear anything over the glass exploding.
The gunshot wasn't that loud. This is something to keep in mind when assessing the distance of the shot.
Did you kill Lely? No. Could the people after you have killed him?
That's the first thing that went through my head when I heard the glass break.
And?
I thought they'd found me. They've killed him to punish me. All last week, I've tried not to talk to anyone or be seen with anyone.
He looks at her cigarette.
So they wouldn't be hurt. I've come to understand, however, this is paranoia. What happened didn't have anything to do with me.
Either way, something to consider.
We can't go after Loose Cap. Not yet. There are other, saner leads.
I don't ask you to, Lieutenant. If there's one thing I know, it's that you'll get nothing from there.
Why did you call the cops if you were hiding?
Because I'm an idiot.
Answer comes fast.
Which is an indicator of truth.
I don't think so. Why did you do it?
You have to understand, the people around here, no one was making the call, and he kept rotting. And then they picked his clothes off, and that little fucker threw stones at him.
Her jaw is clenched. Her throat moves. It takes all her strength not to cave in and sob. Once. Just one time.
He kept throwing stones at him for 3 days. I could hear the thud. Thud. So I called you. I hope with all my heart it's not the last thing I do in Ravishol.
She definitely called the cops. That was task complete. It could not have been a lie. That is impossible.
When was the window changed?
Last week. Angus and Titus's brother, I think he's called Tibbs, took care of it. I told you I'm a horrible girl. I told you things break around me.
It's such a dumb question. That's such a dumb question. I think we're done here for now.
She nods, silently. She doesn't even smoke. Just picks up the cold coffee and holds it in her hands.
Lieutenant glances at you, then at the door.
He's thinking, are we done here? Or...
Drama. Drama. In God's name, wake up. Drama. Honey, you've got a storm coming.
But we are awake, sire. She has been forthcoming with sordid details women usually conceal. Most shocking details of the sexual kind. We are a bulwark, unbreached. If you have doubts, just give us one example of deceit. Just one, and we will gladly change our minds.
Just a proposition, could the lurid explicitness conceal something less sensational but more illegal?
Who is this personhood picking these seditious options? Can't you see the detective grows weary of your malcontent? Stop staring at her eyes and say something pertinent to the case. This is making you look like an amateur. It looks like this one's not waking up. You'll have to do it without pushing her further. At least for now.
Fuck. Okay. I guess if I want the skill points to try drama again, I need to go ahead and put bugs in a cage. Bye. Ruby was the organizer of the hanging. She's also missing, but the Hardy Boys will be tied-lipped about her location. You need to get them to open up. We fully explored the whirling, analyzed the site of the murder, truly and thoroughly interrogated Classy. All this might make the convincing easier. Or bugs. One more time. One more time. Is this the shirt that I want? Maybe. It's rhetoric. Not that I'm sure if I need points in rhetoric right now. Ah, whatever. Let's go around.
You clearly see footprints in the downy carpet of...
Jackpot. These...
Okay.
So this is where they brought 40 pinball machines to fix them up. A long time ago. Everything is covered with dust now. The lieutenant looks around the dusty, crowded room, inspecting the tools on the shelf.
Looks like they gave up on fixing the pinball machines at some point.
At some point, 20 years ago, 15 maybe, before pinball went out of vogue.
This used to be a pinball workshop.
Looks like it. I'm guessing Martinez North 22 used to be a pinball arcade before it became a hostel. There are machines left over.
A creak. Some dust falls off a shelf.
Downstairs in the hall, next to the main door. One of them even works. I've seen one of the Hardys bang away at it.
Remember the dice maker? Then that means...
Whirling in Rags was once the East Delta Pinball Arcade. This is all left over from that.
Ah, yes, as the novelty dice maker said. This has absolutely nothing to do with the case, I'm sure. But I do like a nice little connection.
Could this mean the Whirling in Rags really is part of the doomed commercial area?
If that's true, then our cafeteria manager is not going to like it. We should tell him what we found up here, omitting that suspicion. He does not appear to be the kind of man who likes his establishment to be part of a neighborhood ghost story about bankruptcy.
Okay. Hello, Neo. I watched previous VOD because full 4 hours full. Look out for Neo and chat and thank you. Let's see what's here. That's that. We gotta turn off name tags so that you can see more with your eyes. 1 second. Your eyes are clean now. They're clean. You can see better. The fuck was that? Yes. Yeah. My talking clothes activate. Although I do like having the encyclopedia knowledge. I like having... Nah, fuck it. I want to be able to, like, clock shit.
Hey, was there something you needed?
Some other thing at the whirling.
Another thing. Great. I love those.
What if I told you I got into the back room behind the blue steel door?
Oh, okay. Well, I did hear you make noise back there, so good for you.
He's really holding himself back here.
Aren't you gonna ask me what's back there?
Okay, what is back there?
Pinball machines. A pinball workshop.
Ha! I knew it. I've always wondered where those machines by the door came from. And they told me there was some kind of pinball thing here too. I knew it. Were there any back there? In working order, I mean.
Why? Do you want to play? Because I might be up for a game.
No, I was just wondering if you found pinball machines there.
He was wondering about something business related, about how much money he could make off one.
Think of turning this place back into a pinball arcade.
No, but we could diversify the entertainment options, seeing as you've opened the door back there. The machine we have in the corner now is broken. It wouldn't hurt to get a little life in here, other than the hellish karaoke machine. That one's always causing trouble.
I'm not saying that. There's a peephole on the wall.
What wall?
Upstairs in the secret back room, right next to Calissy's bedroom. I found it when I found the pinball machines.
I'll have it fixed at once. Thank you for letting me know. I assure you, the Whirling does not abide spying on its guests.
The color has drained from his face. What a shame to fix such a good peephole.
Jesus. Alright, you've been notified.
Thank you. I'll patch it up personally. Was there something else about the establishment? I hope not.
Bye-bye.
Yes?
Bye-bye. Kind of want to tell him about that, but also it might be good for points. In a cruel, fucked up way. Regardless. More talking.
It's you again. What is it?
Okay, I talked to Calissy. Now I need to talk to Ruby.
Why?
He leans back and regards you with curiosity. I'm going to level with you. She's the next link in the chain that leads me to Lily's killer. What? Civil war is brewing, and the only way to prevent it is to solve the murder. That means talking to Ruby.
Sounds like you want to push this steaming pile of shit on anyone. And now you pet Ruby. Well, not on my watch you won't. Ruby's one of us. We're not gonna throw her under your moral intern steamroller. Fuck that shit.
And fuck you too, moral
He throws a glance at Titus as the last syllable leaves his lips. The big guy sighs.
Ruby is missing. If you hide from the police in a murder investigation, you become a suspect. You know how it works, guys.
That's nothing. That's just legalese. You don't even have a sound theory. I don't want to be rude, but we're trying to get some R&R here. Think you could fuck off now?
I think we'll keep sticking around, Titus. You'll be surprised at how quickly a theory presents itself if you keep looking.
Huge. Okay. Alright, time to put on my thinking clothes. You ever just strip and redress yourself in front of somebody to, like, say something? You gotta really think about stuff. I just swore I had a Logic shirt. Maybe I didn't. Thought I had, like, Logic 4. Something that gave me Logic 4, that is. The hat? No, not the hat. Thought I did. Ah, there we go.
It's you again. What is it?
I'm glad he has a whole animation to wait for. Present a solid theory about why Ruby could have done it.
Nothing is happening. The pieces are there, but they remain unconnected.
No, we can do this.
Sorry, you're not coming up with anything. Again, the pieces are there. She could have done it. Somehow. Something else. Walla walla bing bang. It's just not coming together.
Walla walla bing bang?
I don't know what it means, but it felt like the most appropriate thing to say. That's what the witch doctor would say, at least.
Squint your eyes harder.
Still nothing, but that's okay. This doesn't have to turn into some kind of meltdown. You're just a cop, taking your time to present a theory. Why does Puzzleface get to not melt down? You and I melted down like crazy. Remember? Right. Puzzleface shouldn't be the cool guy when he fails. I was supposed to be that. Shush. I'm just more level-headed than you. That's my thing. Let's look at this as a learning experience. What are the components you need to implicate Ruby? His wife left him. He needs to kill himself. Make her sorry she did.
I just want to hear the components of the theory.
Smart move. The components are access to the roof, weapon, and motive. Here is what you can do to make it easier. Come on, guys. Hey, did someone say something already? No? Yes? Who cares? Upstairs in Clausia's bedroom, the window the bullet came through. Analyze that. There's a spooky building west of this. Take a flashlight with you. Search the basement. There are secrets, magisterial, ancient secrets that may assist you. You could crack Clausia's last defenses. Maybe she'll tell you something helpful. Also, you should say, I need to kill myself and it's all over. No, nothing good will come of it. He did the right thing not saying that the last time. Just do what the nice helpful guys said and don't do the bad things. It's that simple.
Unless we have more business, we should.
Yeah, fuck. Ugh. Okay. Shit. Time to keep looking. I already explored the hell out of that basement. Great. Want to go for drama for Khaleesi or rhetoric for Hardy Boys? I thought it was logic. Why are you lying to me right now?
A few bricks of
It seems like an old bunker. It means there are fire.
Okay.
A thick layer of coal.
Furnace?
Looks like it. Looks like an old central furnace. No one has used it in ages. No signs of any.
Kick it with your foot.
fire.
A hollow ring echoes through the furnace. Your toe hurts.
What? What? I was supposed to heal 1. What? How'd I lose 2? What? Smear your hands with coal.
A lush layer of coal now covers your skin, sinking into the wrinkles. Your hands look ancient. Maybe you could paint something with this coal. Leave a cave painting for future archaeologists. No, that would be stupid. Still, it's good to have this dirt on you.
Maybe you didn't internalize the thought?
Coal makeup.
It is right here. All physique learning caps are used by 1, +1 pain threshold, thick skin, attacking physical objects, heals damage. I lost 2. Highly doubt that's gonna get patched though. So, tough shit.
The bear's eyes are dead and empty.
No. Might need to buy crack from the crack store. Probably nothing else to find here. Just wait for shit to pop up. Yeah, I have it, Joe. I got it.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a dye?
Let me see if I can ask about shooting. Or maybe not. Died.
How did I become?
She doesn't.
Some of my friends were role players.
Understood.
I've grown crafty over.
Can I order another
I'm
one?
sorry. I'm a bit
Shit.
overloaded just now, so I can only produce 1 dye per customer. Nothing.
The lieutenant looks.
Your window looks directly onto the...
I'm sorry, detective, but...
She nods.
Anything else, officer?
Fuck. Okay, well this building was a bust. Oh. Don't you have the password for the old woman on the computer radio? You're never gonna believe where that cube is. Pawn shop. $50. Bye-bye. What if like a giant screaming, screeching monster came like barreling down at me like a Soma monster? Roaring screams of like the damned. Wouldn't that be fun? Wouldn't that be a fun twist? Wouldn't that be cool? Yeah, Tony, I don't give a fuck. Great.
Dinner time.
Thank you, C Deity, for 1 C Deity. Thank you for 1 C Deity. Thank you. Now look at this wall.
Just an ordinary wall.
Nope. Oh, come on. Just gonna look through everything. We sell some useless stuff to make money for box. I don't think you can buy shit back. Pretty sure you can't.
That isn't just a 5-pointed star. It's an inverted white pentagram cradled in a wreath of antlers. The iconography of communism, in other words.
Inspect the symbol closer.
The star and antlers was developed in the 6th decade of the last century and quickly adopted by Mezov and the communards during the revolution. Even today, half a century after, the star and antlers retains the ability to evoke hope, disappointment, and fear in equal measure.
Why is it upside down?
To symbolize the toppling of the old order. Also, some social democrats were already using it.
Why white?
Because white is the color of peace.
What does it evoke in me?
Nothing at all yet. Right now, it's just meaningless shapes on a wall.
Hooray.
A plaster cast, but...
No. Yeah, crap, I did. 1 out of 10,000 chance that every second we'll have a giant spider crawl across the screen.
What happened here?
And foreclose on an apartment with a hole in the wall.
It will still be accessible through the apartment next to it. That one didn't have a door. Sadly, nothing of great value remains here.
Except for the stuff in the fridge.
Indeed.
Great.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
Oh my god.
Spooder.
Thank you. Secret Sueto. Thanks. Alright, these two send their best.
I don't believe it. I've never known those boys to have manners.
They seem to hold you in high esteem.
They'll never be skulls, but their hearts are in the right place.
Skulls are cool. Can I be a skull?
Fat chance. But you can still do your part to revitalize the neighborhood.
Okay, then how's that?
She throws you a conspiratorial glance, then presses her finger to her lips and squints up at the sky, as though straining to hear something in the distance.
Have you noticed the quiet? Every so often, you might hear a gunshot pierce the air somewhere in Jamrock. But in Martinez, no gunshots, no sirens. The people are languishing in boredom and complacency. This place is a sepulchre. We'll paint it red. We bring the raucous. You bring the sirens.
Okay. Nothing. No hope. What are we doing now? Looking through the apartment, seeing if there's anything that I missed. Maybe the Modrist shot that person.
This door is made of metal and
Knock.
no one.
Let's go.
Bye-bye. He fucks with the disco. Yes, but also my stomach hurts a little bit, so there's conflict. I currently... Ow. 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 Okay. I'll be right back. There's pain. Stomach. Ow. Hello. I'm reading what they typed. The more I hear it, this kind of music is giving me third birthday vibes. Huh? Huh? Okay. No, my stomach hurts 7. Not sure what I could get from her.
You're back. Good. What can I help?
Let's see.
Of course. Anything to help.
How much time do we have?
Until the execution.
They don't report the...
Not on this matter. It's a matter of days, not weeks.
Fuck.
I am sorry to have been the bearer.
Fuck. What happened to me is that I ate a couple of sandwiches from Trader Joe's that had lettuce in them, and now I think that I'm hurt. I assume that I might be hurt now. I think I might be hurt. Alright. No, I didn't find the concrete pipe, but I am going to teleport through space and time, probably. Let me just check this guy. Hold on. I need you to move out of the way, sir.
Damn cool, Abigail.
Might just speed run through his dialogue. Hi. Thank you, Blondie, for blonde. May I ask for age verification? Join VR Theater. I can get you VRC Plus if you give me a username.
Damn cool.
Where are you?
Cool, Abigail.
Where am I?
The man hiccups, then mumbles something unintelligible.
I'm on an important official investigation. Need your aim.
There's no use in yelling at drunks. He's barely holding it together.
The drunk man starts coughing a really disgusting, hacking cough. He does not sound well at all.
Why shouldn't I call Abigail?
He snorts and beckons you to lean in closer.
Nope.
He waves his hand as if shooing you away.
Damn cool.
There was little chance he'd be a reliable witness anyway.
All right, I'll give you things. 1 second. I am now gifting you VRC Plus. Sent it. First, restock the trap you left empty before. The trick is to remember which one it was. That I left empty. It's up here. Up north. Well, I thought I was talking about the trap that I first encountered, not the, like, trap at the campfire site. Yeah, Mothman. Yeah, I am. Door.
An old door.
Bye. This was the first trap that I saw.
The locusts aren't doing all too well, but they're still in there.
Oh, I need to go to like an actual empty trap, not there. Okay, never mind. Oops. Bye-bye. Who is more kissable, the human vomit stain or Mr. Kiss? Such a tough choice. It's 4 a.m. and I chose to watch the stream instead of sleeping. No. Am I looking for? Well, I'm restocking the traps since I don't have a lead on the shooter or where Ruby is.
The trap stands empty near the reeds, powdered with snow. No insect sounds or movement around. Only the reeds' apprehensive hissing.
Released.
The locusts, dazed from being transported, slowly begin to acclimate to their new surroundings. They're not really going to get the chance to get comfortable here.
Good, now that's done. When do you think we will return to our impending apocalypse of a murder investigation? Don't answer that. It was a rhetorical question.
Great. Skills told me to check with the woman and check at the apartments and check in the basement. I've tried all those. Great. Check the window again? Yeah, sure, why not after this? I feel like she doesn't have a reason to lie, so I'm just gonna talk to her with a smart fit on.
Hello, dear. It's good to see a familiar face.
Restock the empty trap. Where's Morale?
Thank you for doing that, dear.
She manages to smile for you.
Morel still isn't feeling well. I convinced him to stay at Gary's to get some rest. I'm afraid the cold has really gotten to him.
Only the hardcore players left, huh?
Yes. Field work is a young person's game, as they say.
Who's going to check the traps?
Morel will eventually, or we'll talk Gary into going back out, perhaps.
The lieutenant stares at his shoe, caked in mud. He doesn't say anything.
We'll take care of it.
That really is too much, sweetie. Thank you for your dedication, but I can see you're coming down with a cough yourself.
Oh?
Fuck that cough. It's not happening. The insides of your lungs are lined with tobacco, a powerful antibacterial agent. You are unstoppable. Very strange. Why is she not letting you do this? It's like she's given up.
You seem different.
Different? How?
You're not telling me the whole story.
I'm not. It's not that.
What is it?
It's a strange feeling. I haven't really told this to anyone, but you are a police officer. Do you ever wonder if some lovely story from your childhood is just that? A story? Or a dream? Seeing the Insulindian phasmid was just a story I used to tell people. I didn't really think about whether it was real or not.
But Morel told me you'd seen it.
He's so proud of it. He always tells everyone.
So you haven't seen it? I should arrest you for lying. You're saying that you made it up?
No, at least I don't think I did, but Morel was so eager to believe my story was evidence of the phasmid's existence, that I'm some queen of the cryptozoologists. That, and for years his belief made me believe too. But now, we're both getting old and he's still working himself sick out in those reeds looking for it. But what if I was just wrong? I think I was.
Riley, I'm looking at the game's ray tracing. I'm looking at all the awesome ray tracing.
The lieutenant opens his notebook, but doesn't write anything.
Fuck. Fuck. Ah, god damn it. God damn it. 1 in 5? Barely. Okay. You know what? I'll let you guys choose. 2, 3, 4, or 5. 2 being, to hell with this. I still believe you saw the phasmid. 3 being, thing is, you're not sure you made it up either. 4 is, okay, it's a false memory. Doesn't mean all cryptids aren't real. Chase another one. 5 is, you're right about all of it, and I need to get back to my work. Which do you choose? Why are you saying 1? Why are you saying 1? Oh, it's gonna be so bad.
An acorn is not the same as the tree. That requires time, diligence, and care.
I need something good here.
All qualities these two seem to share in abundance.
Wrong or not, your relationship with Morel isn't just about the phasmid.
But it is. We've spent years searching for the phasmid, hunting it together. Without it, what are we? Just another pathetic old couple. If I hadn't led him down this path, he could have a steady job lecturing at a university.
Normally when I think about stuff like women and marriage, I feel bad. When I think about you and Morel, I feel okay. Counts for something, no?
Oh, of course it counts for something. But we've had our hard times too.
She looks down at her legs.
I was a paraplegic before we met. He didn't know before I arrived. On our first date. If I weren't the queen of the cryptozoologists, if I didn't tell him that story...
She has to swallow to relax her throat. It's keeping her from talking.
Wow, love is hard. It'd still be into you, that's not how these things work.
Maybe. But then why do I not dare tell him? I've wasted enough of your time with this drama. I really must stop talking about it lest I start crying and waste more of your time. What you have to know is the Insulindian phasmid probably does not exist. Let us fools chase our ghosts. There are a million better things to do with your life.
All right, now, which do you choose? 1, 2, 3, or 4? To hell with this, I still believe you saw the phasmid. Thing is, you're not sure you made it up either. Okay, it's a false memory. Doesn't mean cryptids aren't real whatsoever. And you're right about all of it. I need to get back to my work. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Okay.
A true believer. Sometimes I still see it too. The real memory of it, how it was there. Not the memory of the memory, but it's so hard to tell the two apart. Either way, I should go. Poor Morel is running a fever, and I need to get him home to Jamrock before we overstay our welcome with Gary.
Are you sure you don't need help getting to Gary's?
Oh no, thank you, but I can get there on my own. This old thing is gas-powered. And then a taxi home. It's not so bad.
I'd love if on one of my walks I just saw her going down the fucking street at 30 miles per hour. Gas-powered wheelchair. How else am I gonna be here? Not really. You do that, I'll check the traps one more time.
Really?
Oh, sweetie. Please don't get stuck on a dream. Take it from me and Morel.
Can I have your address in case there's news?
Okay, it's 1113 Tabernacle Road, Jamrock, but...
Been a pleasure, man.
Likewise, sweetie. Thank you for everything. Truly. Even though
Bug
it
point.
turned out to be a
waste of time. A fool's hope. Say her lips moving in silence. Like that, she drives off. Enters quietly as she gets to the doors, then pushes them open. Outside, it's snowing.
We should go too.
Okay, well. Yeah, let's check the map. I wish I could see. Titus. Authority? What? Are we sure about that? Authority? Ugh, this thing's busted. Rhetoric. There we go. Rhetoric. All right. Give it another go. Okay. Still showing the old checks? Well, not Titus. That was a white check. Oh, wait. Fuck. Never mind. We can't do shit with that. Never mind. Okay, I guess we're trying drama then, upstairs. Yeah, I can't. I don't have a way to put another point into rhetoric. Watching your streams has made me go from not all interested in this game to seriously consider getting this. Thanks, Mr. Cranium. Hooray.
This window is pristine.
Oh, I need to be smart. Smart time. Smart time. Anything else for visual calculus? Nope. Oh, it's bugged? Okay, well, shit. Let's try this.
This window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it. Light from the desk lamp reflects off the glass in an untarnished golden halo.
What happened here?
A vague sense of disappointment fills you. The glass shimmers as if taunting you with its secrets.
This is bullshit. Bullshit window. Tell me again, Kim, what are we looking for here? Ballistics?
I'm not exactly sure either, to be honest. My imagination has a way of failing me. It's a weakness.
Okay, it was logic, you say? Alright, yeah. Let's get logical. As logical as I can get. Not that. Harry seems very bad at solving cases. No! DD, I'm not doing that. Bye-bye.
It's you again. What is it?
Okay. High logic.
A sudden flash of lightning in your neocortex. The hostel cafeteria is lit by its airy blaze. Floor plans, bullet trajectories, webs of human emotion, all channeled into a single thought. A massive activity spike in the amygdala copicum, the part cops use to pin murders on people.
Why are you so sure Ruby didn't off him?
So that's what you were squinting at. You were trying to come up with a theory, weren't you? That she did it.
Yeah, he was cobbling together shit so he could put her away. It's RCM 101.
Well, let old Titus set your mind at ease then. She didn't do it. She was here all night.
Sunday night, 11:30 to 12:15. She was here all that time?
Yeah, with us, drinking, near the stage there.
She didn't go out for fresh air for one smoke?
No.
The whole 45-minute window, she was with you all the time.
All right. She took a fucking leak, okay? For one moment. Maybe went out too. She has an operation to run from her lorry. We're not getting into what that operation is again, Cop. And just 'cause she was gone for 5 minutes doesn't mean she magically got to the roof and shot him. I've been through this. It's not plausible.
He's been through it. That means he suspected her too. All right, we're in. We got Ruby unaccounted for sometime during the window. This was crucial. Now let's place her on that roof.
There's the winch out back, the outer wall of the whirling. There's a secret route in the kitchen that leads straight to the roof.
How?
Through what looks like an abandoned pinball workshop.
People say there was a pinball arcade here, sometime before the hostel. What was it called, Theo?
East Delta Pinball Arcade. Weird place. Went bankrupt.
Okay, but how'd you get up? There's no room for a staircase in this building. Or an elevator, for that matter.
The elevator is outside the building. It's an old dumbwaiter used for moving pinball machines up and down from the workshop.
From there, a door leads straight to the roof. You can just step outside.
Ruby could have gone up, shot him, come down. All under 7 minutes.
That's quite the theory. We need to have a look at that secret passage, boys.
I'm on it, boss. Right when the law clears, me and Angus are going up there.
It's a dumbwaiter, not an industrial lift. How about I go instead of...
Just now. You got something else to back this route up? Or is that it?
You do agree the shot came from the roof, right?
Why not? You can't draw a straight line into Clausia's window from any of the surrounding buildings. Not from what I know about Martinez.
Speak up.
Maybe from the coast. But like I said, I've been too busy dealing with you idiots. So no, I don't think it was a sniper. It was close up.
Have you noticed the winch out back? On the outer wall of the whirling.
I've seen the winch. I'm not blind. You saying it's part of the elevator she used to get up there?
That's right.
That's one mystery down then. An architectural mystery. Doesn't much concern Ruby, does it?
What? There were pinball machines in the workshop, still operational.
Right. What the fuck does that got to do with Ruby?
Nothing, I just thought we could bring some down. Get some new machines in here.
Wow, man, can we? I mean...
That'd be awesome. I beat that royalist machine 20 times now.
All right, all right. We can get the barman to bring them down. What else?
Great. I also found footprints upstairs in the old workshop.
Footprints. Recent.
There were prints there with horizontal lines.
Horizontal? I see they taught you well in your RCM school. My old man, a hunter and a half-blind one at it, could have said that. Horizontal lines. Good news is, I'm still listening.
He knows they had to be recent for those lines to still read. This wasn't a failure.
Guess what? Remember that key I found here? Point at the window.
I don't like guessing, Cole. No one does.
It opens the steel door in the kitchen, the one that leads upstairs to the roof. This key was right here, with you, all the time.
You didn't find it, but Ruby did. That's how she got up there.
Quit jumping to conclusions, Theo. You took that key. Did it look like it was recently put there?
No, the ribbon was old, faded. It had been there for 20 years at least.
You could have just put it back there when she was done.
Why? This doesn't make sense. It's damn interesting, but it doesn't fit well, and you know it.
It doesn't fit well, but it fits, and he knows it.
We firmly established Ruby could have had access to the roof where the man was shot.
Firmly doesn't go well with could've. There's a route to the roof. Me and the boys need to check it out. That's what we've established. But a route does not put that bullet in his head. A gun does that, and Ruby doesn't carry one.
Phase 2, murder weapon. Get a gun in her hand. If not that, then at least a shadow of a doubt. In the shape of a gun.
We've already established Ruby's running drugs. She could have smuggled guns too.
God damn. That's just about your favorite topic, isn't it? Every fucking 5 seconds.
He's about to blow his fuse.
All I'm saying is, from what I saw in her cabin, she'd have no trouble getting a gun.
Trouble. This is Revachol. Even the roid heads in the gym had a carbine. No one has trouble getting a gun. I still never saw her carry one.
He must be referencing some past case of theirs. He's angry because he knows you're right. What he's saying only confirms your theory.
The local pawn shop sold my lost gun to a woman. Do I just fucking say that shit? Oh, I mean... No. You sure I don't tell him that? You sure I don't tell him that? No? Positive about that? I didn't say I'd prove she had the murder weapon. Just that we need to find her.
All right, Cole. Keep talking. I'll tell you when I've had enough.
T, we're not seriously considering it, are we? Ruby wouldn't do this. Why would she do something like this?
Phase 3, motive. The last component.
It's not why did she kill him. It's why did she organize the cover-up.
And I suppose you have a theory on that.
She could have just been covering up for herself, Titus.
Think about it. Why go through all that effort? It was her idea, wasn't it? The hanging. You went along, but she suggested it.
She had, like, a fully formed plan and shit. Right when she came back downstairs.
Really, Shanks? Claudia wanted to talk to another girl, that's all. She was just the first one up there. I could have come up with that plan if I'd have been first.
Time for a logics demonstration.
Who do I target? Maybe Shanky. Shanky seems uncertain. Eugene seems cooperative. Titus would be indifferent. Let's go with Eugene.
He scoffs.
Think. You kill him. Get up there. Shoot him. Get down.
Would you prefer to go on trial with your friends as part of a lynch mob or alone for committing murder?
The man is silent.
If she used us to cover her own shit up, well, that's a serious violation of the Hardy Code, boss.
Which is why she didn't. She would never do that. Why aren't more of you defending her? This is fucking stupid, Titus.
Glenn, I thought the same thing when she skipped town and left us in this shit.
Oh, so he didn't rule her out completely. And she skipped town. This is good.
Titus, you have to see it. Things don't add up. We need to talk to her.
Silence. He looks around the room. The old man in the corner nods. A very small nod. And a trickle of tobacco spit on his lip.
Yeah, I see it. There's one more thing I've been wondering about. Ever since you asked me where she is. Add it to your list of suspicions, if you want. I don't know where she went. She just got up and left. Got real scared, too. Wouldn't tell me where. However, hard I asked. Wanna know why?
What?
She was afraid I would tell you. Maybe she was right. By now, I probably would.
She knew there's evidence on her, and she knew we'd find it. This is typical suspect behavior. Why fleeing is always incriminatory.
Perhaps. Ask her if you find her. It won't be easy, though. She made sure of that.
When did she leave?
Friday afternoon, when you first arrived. I got word the RCM was in town. Then she came in to see me. Told me she was leaving. That's when we had our little conversation.
What was she scared of?
I told you. You.
Me personally?
Yes, you. The cop with the sideburns and the disco clothes.
Amazing. I have no idea why she'd be scared. I'm just a normal cop with regular thoughts in his head.
Sure. Normal. You know, when I first saw you limping here, I thought she was paranoid or sniffing her own supply. But now I'm not so sure.
What else did Ruby tell you about me?
She said you have a funny taste in clothes and that you won't stop.
Won't stop?
Until you have something on her. She said she's heard of you from Jamrock, that you're a human can opener, that you play suspects against each other, open them up like cans.
And then when they're all empty, just move onto the next can. Don't look back unless there was something you missed.
Fucking hell. Titus, did he just open Angus up like a can? Yes, he did. Now, we can whine about it, whack him, or we can go on with our lives. I'm having a go on with our lives kind of day, Al. How about you?
Silence. He nods.
Is that true, Kim? Am I a can opener?
You are insistent.
Anything else? Anything?
Yeah, there was something else. She wouldn't tell me, though. I could see she wanted to. It was burning on her lips. This called Titus, this called Pete. But she was too scared.
Scared? You should be too. A strange fear creeps over you. A metallic taste in your mouth. Change the subject.
Do you have any clues on where Ruby went?
She's not far. We know that much. She didn't take her lorry, so she's on foot.
Good fucking luck, man. She knows this place like the back of her hand. You'll never find her.
Yeah, Al. And we won't either.
She's not really a party candidate anymore, is she?
She's not, Glenn.
Have you looked for her?
A little. On the coast.
Where have you looked for her? More precisely.
More precisely, on the coast. Past the waterlog. She's not here. So, I'm thinking she's there.
Who's doing this looking? They're all here.
You're all here. Who's out looking?
Lizzie needed some air.
So she didn't go to tell Everett.
No one goes to tell Everard anything. He knows what he has to know. Fast.
It's called a radio, you believe. The gardener may have played you a game when she stormed out. She has her own plan.
Can you tell me where on the coast I should start looking?
Sure. There are some shit houses there. A cinder block town. Fisherfolk there refuse to unionize. So, that's one place we haven't looked. I hear they have a shack where junkies sometimes crash. Time for you to step up.
We will start there. One more question. What does Ruby look like?
Boyish. Hair's red. Dyed. She looks like a Lowry man.
You know what she's doing with Ulan frequencies?
The what now? I have no idea. Boys?
She said she's building a pale emitter.
What?
We were talking about radio equipment. She said she's doing Ulan frequencies and a pale something. I don't know more.
This guy barely understands what he's talking about.
There you have it. Pale something.
She's gonna blow up the world!
It'll have to.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Shake it.
His grip is firm and reassuring, like holding a piece of unpolished granite.
Okay. Let's try the drama check upstairs. Get more info, then keep going. She's going to pale all over the town. No! The town can't take that. It can't take it. All right.
Officer, it's a fine day for questions.
Drama. Drama. Flower.
She looks chipped.
Pretty. Looks
Was
like
it there?
Why was there a flower on the
Okay.
roof? I don't know, officer. Because of the wind?
Drama, in God's name, wake up!
We are still wide awake and staring into an archipelago of truths. Scandalous facts.
Let's go check the coast.
Omitted nothing. Even if it casts her as a demimonde. Who is this? Stop staring. It looks like this one's not waking up. You'll have to do it without pushing her further. At least for now.
All right, well, time to go looking. Hooray. Fuck. I haven't been save scumming. I so rarely save scum. Like, I would only save scum on my own. There was one moment where I almost did it on my own last night, where I said some truly terrible shit to Kim. And on my own, I almost just save scum on my own, but then someone donated the amount that I normally ask for to save scum. That's like $100. Because I don't want to save scum, but if you want a backseat so hard that you change the game, that's the amount. Otherwise, I'm gonna push. I'm gonna push and see where it goes. And that for me was not enough to go back and try to change everything. I'm gonna keep going. I got my info. I know where to go. I run. Fish. Fifth. Okay. Okay. I could have just teleported. Why didn't I teleport? I'm dumb. Bye-bye.
The trap is full of locusts.
The waves are beginning to die down. Look at those little bastards. Simmer down. Simmer down, bastards.
Why does she care about the waves so much?
What's it with you and those waves?
What is it with waves and fishermen? We need to be out there with them, fishing, making a living. So I asked them to accommodate me. But until that happens, I can try to assist you the best I can. So, what will it be, officer?
I put on my talking clothes. A moment.
The waves are beginning to die down.
Looking for someone.
Who?
I'm looking for a suspect who might have stayed in this neighborhood.
Okay. When did this person stay here?
Very recently. Over the past few days. She might have arrived on Friday.
Oh. I've been out on the sea for most of the past week. The weather's been good for fishing, so I usually start at 4 in the morning.
Really?
Yes, that's the optimal time. Got to make the most of the calm. I've been sleeping like a corpse after. The sea really takes its toll. Now I'm just waiting for the wind to settle to get out there again. Sorry I couldn't help you out. Maybe I can help you find someone else.
Okay.
Well, how can I assist you then, officer?
Bye-bye.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
Found this jacket, but it's filthy. Could you wash it for me?
I can wash it for you, but it's going to take about a half an hour. Think you can stay put for that long?
Sure.
No, we must run around ceaselessly. It would be torture to stay put.
I could use a breather. It's been another track and field day.
Yeah, I'll wait.
Well, hand it over then, and I'll see what I can do. Must say, I'm proud of this one. It's pretty nice underneath all that filth. I hope you'll have an easier life in your hands.
Have you seen a red-haired woman named Ruby around the coast?
Nay, I haven't seen anyone lately.
Because she's blind, which you seem to have forgotten.
Okay, but do you know who I'm talking about?
This is my little cinder block town. I know what goes on around here.
She's being evasive. She knows something.
There was a murder in Martinez. She might be a suspect. We would appreciate your help.
Would you now? I know how this world works, and it doesn't work when people tell on each other.
This is like when that man locked himself in the woodshed. We just need to help her come out.
No, it's not like that, man. With him, we called you. Right now, you just arrived by yourself, like a raven plucking at the window glass.
Enough of this. She better start talking right now.
I see. You know something, but you've decided not to tell us.
There's not much to tell. People come and go. Now, was there something else?
I see, ma'am. I hope you don't mind if we look around anyway.
You should look around your shack. Maybe she's rented it out to others too.
New jacket. What'd it do? Try the full fit, maybe? What if there's like, oh yeah, the shoes. I think. Oh, I have the shoes on, don't I? Yeah, okay. I have the full fit. Amazing. Fantastic. Gloves? Anything else? Not sure if the game gives you a full benefit from. Bottom left. You're found out.
Yes?
Logic. Why did the 41st send me? Shit, okay, hold on. I was just gonna ask him if he liked my drip, but yeah, we could do that too. This might all be scattered now. Shit. That's okay, that's max logic. We're good.
Yes?
Where did the 41st send me?
Look at you. It's because you're a failure. They sent you to Slight, Precinct 57.
Yeah, that makes more sense than the other stuff I thought of.
Just think about it for a second. You're a raging alcoholic who showed up 3 days late wearing piss-stained disco garb. You weren't sent here to win.
Kim, I have points to recover the morale. What if my precinct sent me on this case because I'm a fuck-up? Like, as a joke.
I've considered it.
So it's true.
It would be immensely ugly of them, not to mention unprofessional. But I also think it's somewhat unlikely.
Why is that?
I checked the records. This jurisdiction dispute, who polices Martinez, reaches back to the 30s. It's as old as my station. And all this time we can't decide who gets Martinez? I think, yes, both stations would prefer a win.
So you are their finest?
I am the finest of nothing.
You really see me as a safe bet?
Safe? No. But you're old. You've made it this far. Something has brought you through. We've only just started working together, so I don't know what it is yet. But it's there. So no, I don't think they sent you as a joke. And even if they did, they are in for a surprise.
Okay. Searching clothes. Right. Is that the one that I want? My shit is all fucked up now. Oh man, it's a mess. It's a mess. Okay, hold up. Let's reorganize. That and that. That's right. That's wrong. It needs to go there. What else? In terms of searching, I think these are all correct? Question mark? Check the pants. Yeah, it looks about right. Gloves. There we go. And then the shoes go over here. Nice. Okay, that's sorted. Great. Now for... I could probably reorganize my combat fit. Fantastic. Most parts, what I already got. Put those on. Okay. Bet. Large bet. Hooray. The pizza for the thumbnail made me remember that I have buffalo chicken pizza and I'm currently making it. Right. Find your gun yet? Nope. That's okay.
As you look at the floorboards in this corner of the shack, it's clear one of them isn't quite level with the others. The edge of a floorboard next to it looks scratched.
Move it.
Hollow space underneath the floorboards is dark and damp. You can barely make out the mixture of sand and sawdust below.
What's in here?
Nothing particular catches your eye. Looks like more reeds. There might be something hidden inside the sand, though.
Search through the sand and sawdust.
You stick your hand in and start combing through the sand. Dry, not like outside. Fine dust. And then something hard wrapped in paper.
What is it?
A small cylindrical object. You pull it out. A bullet. A 9mm bullet, to be exact. Fit for all muzzle loaders of that caliber. The floorboard doesn't care. But maybe the washerwoman does. You have enough to confront her with. It's extra ammunition. She's locked and loaded, ready to fight some cops. An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see the reflection of your face in it, such as it is, without the expression.
Encyclopedia.
It's just hairy.
Encyclopedia. Do I have anything for encyclopedia? I think I'm already wearing the best thing that I have for that. Anything else for... I don't think so. I really don't. I would have sorted it. Yep, okay. Give it a whirl.
An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see the reflection. It belongs in the new, the third decade of the current century. Enough time had passed from the failure of the revolution that, for a fleeting
Mr.
moment,
Neo,
free
win the coin
market
flip, you
economy
got this.
seemed like the ultimate, uncontested way of life for our species.
Thank you, Mr. Maboobler, for the 37 months. Thank you. Thank you.
Things were good. It was smooth sailing. People made gold and champagne-tinted interiors and facades to suit the times, calling this the new style. But more importantly, disco happened. Forget about ostentatious orchestrations. For Revachol, your city, that meant only one thing. Guillaume Lamillion, out of the dazzling swirl of disco music, in an open-air boîte de nuit somewhere in Revachol West. Guillaume's blonde mane appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit. Then he made the expression.
So I adopted it? Why?
Everyone loved it. Maybe you thought some of the stardust would rub off on you. Maybe it did. Either way, it's all gone now. Only the grimace remains.
How long ago was the new?
There is a vast ocean of time between right now and the expression. Looking good on you, or anyone. 2 decades, if the calendar is to be trusted. Humanity has run aground in that time. It's a different world now. The expression is a relic.
Anything else? Like, who am I? Why did I become a cop? Why did I drink myself into oblivion?
You have some understanding of the near history of disco, plus the trivia you've picked up along the way. Episodic memory, however, remains in the dark. It may never return. You should prepare yourself for that.
Does this have anything to do with ostentatious orchestrations?
Not really. OO must have just stirred your mind. They're more like a disco rock band anyway.
You'll need to add a clicking sound when I make it. Click, click.
The click is used to spur on a horse. It also features heavily in Guillaume Lamillion's regional mega hit, Don't Worry, Your Pretty Little Head. Sometimes you like to add finger pistols to the mix. Because, unlike Guillaume Le Million, you are a police officer. It's your nifty little way to say, I'm armed and dangerous.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be. You can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne-corked smile whenever you want to. Maybe some of the stardust will return.
New thoughts. Fuck. Let's see what happens with this. There's a couple of things here. God damn, it's gonna take forever.
On the table, you see a bowl of water.
Don't do that. Talking clothes. Shoes? Over there. Hat. Here we are.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
Why was there a bullet under the floorboards of your shack?
Damn that girl.
And without anger, a long and harsh life has taught her not to buckle under pressure.
A bullet?
Lieutenant turns to you and gives you a little nod, then turns to the washerwoman.
You didn't put it there, did you? She did.
Gone and hid things in there? She's usually a good tenant, and not a stupid one either.
You rented the room to her?
Yes, I let my room to that Ruby girl.
She speaks slowly, wringing out a rag after a long silence. Her hands move into the water bucket. Some water sloshes over the edge.
As I've done before when she's been in trouble or just looking for solitude. I've made it clear. We welcome all kinds of people here.
When was this?
She came last Friday, left on Monday in a hurry. What has she gotten herself into?
That's for the police to find out. Right then, please answer each question to the best of your ability. I'm sure we have a few.
You said she left on Monday.
Yes, early with the dogs, around 8 o'clock, I think.
Is the room exactly as she left it?
I cleaned it, like I always do.
Was there anything else there?
No.
The truth, sire.
What is she like, Ruby?
She's good company. Knows how to talk to an old woman. At my age, you don't get a lot of quality conversation. So I really appreciate that about her.
Did she talk to you much during her last stay?
No, she was mostly silent this time. Kept to herself.
What do you mean?
She tried not to let it show, but I could tell she hadn't come to fish. Usually she likes to cast a few lines, but this time she mostly stayed in her room.
Why do you think she left the bullet there?
How would I know? She's a gruff one, but not violent. She doesn't go around toting a gun.
Did she have any technical equipment with her, like radio stuff?
Not that I know of, though she was into nice music. She once showed me a few mixtape milieu she'd made.
She brushes her forehead with the back of her hand. Water drips to the ground.
Although I guess she was pretty handy with the mechanical and technical stuff. Even fixed the heater in the shack. You should be thankful for that.
She may simply have kept the equipment elsewhere.
Where did she go?
I don't know. Further up the coast. She tried to leave quietly, but the hinges on that door screeched like a cat in heat. Woke me up. I heard her rushing in those heavy boots, heading up north. You'll never find her, you know. She knows the coast like the back of her hand. You only just arrived.
I wouldn't worry about that, man. We are persistent.
This is a cool moment. It needs a cool thing to be said.
Let's rock with our cock. Further up the coast we go then. The place is huge. She's a needle in a haystack. Please say that. That's so embarrassing. It's so embarrassing, dude. No. Say it. What? We need to rock with our cock. It's cool. It's not embarrassing. The old lady needs to hear it. What do you say? Should I rock with my cock?
What?
I mean, let's rock with our cocks out.
You're still not saying it right.
Okay, let's rock with our cocks out.
It's too late now.
The old woman shakes her head, slowly.
Further up the coast we go then.
Are you sure you would rather stay here? Get a nice cozy fire going in the heater? Seems like a better idea to me.
The felled electric mural. You feel like you should go look at it again. Step closer this time.
Two more questions about Ruby.
What more do you...
Nope.
Yes.
But
one thing, officer. If you do find her, please go easy on her.
just looks around, the air's getting colder.
She's a good girl. Whatever she's gotten herself mixed up in.
Well, if she's making a pale emitter, I know where to go. Church. Although I do want to check that mural. Help! Hold on. Investigate.
You see a once bright mural towering above you. The signage has peeled off over the years, but you can still make out Feld Electrical R&D, a slogan used to intertwine with the loops a long time ago. Now, only a shadow of peeled letters remains. It says, "Tomorrow is just a whisper away."
Step closer.
Above the mural, a collapsed roof, broken windows set in walls that are cracking and will soon also fall, and the coastal breeze rustling and sighing in the remains of the edifice. Feld Electrical, you only know them as a small company that makes ink cartridges. Looks like they used to be big.
Could Ruby be in there?
In there? She could. Or she could be in the identical room over there, or in that boat shack. In that church tower, maybe.
Why single out this one building?
Listen to the wind.
Even though you're sure you succeeded, all is quiet. There is no cold hand brushing against your forehead, no rustle in the reeds. The wind has died down. The ruin in front of you is silent as a tomb.
What was I even attempting to do here?
Trying to talk to the wind. The city, whatever you thought would happen, did not. And now you're just standing there with your hands fallen to your side. Is trying to talk to the city something you've done before? Is it in your secret repertoire? A trick for when you're out of ideas?
Okay. She could be anywhere. How do we find her?
How do we? I was really hoping she'd be in the village. Okay. She's probably north of the village, and this place is a peninsula. We already scanned most of the outdoor areas on our wild cryptid hunt, so we have an understanding of the geography, at least. And then there's the church. We've already searched that and can rule it out. I know it doesn't feel like progress, but exclusion is a step too. Anyway, we do it the old-fashioned way, sector by sector. Go over the whole peninsula, ask the locals, enter the places where we can enter first, like we did in the village.
If that fails, if we don't find her?
Then, if we're desperate, we can look where we can't enter. Bunkers, storm drainage, this place. I'm sure it won't come to that.
Looks behind him at the dark red box crumbling across the chasm.
Walk the coast, the old boardwalk, the reeds. You can always come back here and talk to the wind again. Look where it already got you. An adventure awaits. An adventure on the windswept urban coast. Buckle up and raise your collar. This search is going to be wet and cold.
Listen to the wind again.
A breeze, a quiet sigh moves over you. The cool air breaks across your body. It brings the salt of the sea into your lungs. Go to the children of the big sea.
Yes, I understand.
The wind rushes away, leaving you where you were, on the rotting boards of the felled building.
Officer, are you okay? It looked like we lost you for a second.
I think you need to talk to some of the kids in the village.
When you're ready.
That's fucking nuts. That's fucking nuts.
The trap is filled with dead and dying locusts. Most of them aren't moving anymore. You still can't see a phasmid anywhere.
I've already done this one. Shit. Hello.
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone while the other watches him do it.
Kids, has anything strange happened lately?
We had bad words and said, I got in trouble. Bad words. Bad words.
Say fuck. It'd be hilarious.
No, man. No, dude. Okay, what happened?
We just heard funny voices.
Boy shrugs his jacket, whispers as his shoulders move.
We thought the voices were funny. We said what they said, and then we got in trouble.
Where did you hear them? Did you overhear someone say them? Was it on a radio?
Radio? What's that? We just heard them in our head.
What do you mean you heard them in your head?
You know, I heard people talking, except just in my head.
Okay, what did you hear?
It was like, it is time at last. My nasty speed reeks. Our brother man is about to grow up.
A memory stirs. You've heard this quickfire patter before.
DJ Flatchios, Big Boy Davio single is here. Buckle up, cause this is the fastest track that you're ever gonna hear. Turn up the volume. Blow those speakers out. Now here's... No. Don't say bad words, stupid.
A word when you're done.
Okay. His eyes are wider than usual.
The boy draws a jagged rock across the ground. It leaves a white scratch.
Kids, have you seen any bad people around?
What bad people?
One of the twins looks up, his mouth slightly open.
I don't think questioning 4-year-olds without their parents present is gonna crack the case.
Okay, bye-bye.
Detective, about what the twins had to say. So, those voices they heard.
Yes, of course, earlier, when you turned the radio on in his Kanema.
Wasn't your radio tuned into Speed Freaks FM? So loud.
I can't explain how they heard it. I believe they heard something, and given the poverty of this part of town, I don't know how they could have heard the radio. However, weird as it is, the situation is not connected to the murder. This isn't our business.
Are you just embarrassed that we may have to contact Speed Freaks FM? But it is related, Kim. The wind told me so.
No, I just don't see how this furthers our investigation into a murder. That's all.
An ocean breeze blows in strong. He raises his jacket collar against it.
Besides, maybe it was just a radio they overheard. They might not be old enough to know the difference. How would they have heard the voices?
Didn't Ruby have advanced radio know-how?
The lieutenant shrugs.
Let's at least rule out radios before continuing. Maybe the twins didn't know it was a radio they were hearing. The washerwoman seems to know everything that happens here. Let's ask if she heard anything before moving on. After you.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
Have you heard a radio on the coast in the last week or so?
A radio? Ah, no. We play no radio here. There's one in the shack, but it's never used.
Have you any idea how the twins could have heard Speed Freaks FM?
Was that the nonsense we were spouting? Huh.
She shakes her head.
No, I have no idea where they heard it. They've been in earshot all week, and no radio.
Are you sure you didn't hear any radio playing?
Visitors know every sound that belongs to this coast. I would know if I heard anything different.
You good, Kim?
Let's just get it out of the way as fast as we can. Contact dispatch from my kinema and ask them to connect you to the station. Maybe they can shed some light on this.
Ready to meet your heroes, Kim?
I'm ready when you are.
Anything else?
Great. I can't believe I failed fucking 97%.
The trap is full of locusts, but inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio mic.
Radio.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Alice, I need you to connect me to Speed Freaks FM.
Come again, officer?
Said Speed Freaks FM. Kim's a big fan.
The lieutenant sighs under his breath. Really? He says, low and tired.
Right. One moment, officer.
Excited, Kim?
No.
I have the GMS on the line. I'll connect you now.
Yo!
Hello, is this DJ Mesh?
It is. I got a few minutes before I gotta go back on air. What can I do for you, cop man?
I'm just calling to confirm. Did you debut a new track from DJ Fellatio a few days ago?
An asshole is a mouth for shit. And I'm puking.
What?
An asshole is a mouth for shit. Parentheses, and I'm puking. Close parentheses.
An asshole is a mouth for shit and I'm puking.
An asshole is a mouth for shit, and I'm puking.
Okay, but what is the song called?
Yeah, that is the song. An asshole is a mouth for shit, and I'm puking.
People like it?
They're loving it, man. The requests keep coming in for more. I really think it's the future of music, I do. Fucking, like, stinkcore or something. Shit's so nasty. Those stink waves come up like sound waves, you know what I mean?
Sure, man. I'm young, cool, and with it.
Very cool, man. I'm dead serious when I say Fellatio's gonna make it big in
Why are the
this
creatures
world.
bouncing? Okay, well, if they're gonna do that, I'm gonna make them dizzy. Hello. Okay, let's move on. We talked to some kids who said they heard it in their heads. You know how that could be possible?
Is that what this is about? Listen, it's not our problem if kids decide to tune into Rivershaw's hottest station.
It's not that they played it on a radio. They heard it in their heads. You know how that's possible?
I don't understand. Are you asking if we can, like, play our station into people's brains?
Yeah, like that. Maybe it's part of your civic duty. You're just testing out for the government. Yeah. Stupid.
We ain't testing anything out for the man, unless it's how many bricks you need to break all his windows. That wasn't a threat, by the way. Just a figure of speech. I'm a spoken word guy. Now, is there anything else you needed?
Merchandise. Ask for Speed Freaks FM merchandise.
Wait, can you send me any Speed Freaks merch?
I can understand why you'd ask. Our shit's hot. Think we gave the last of it away at our last live show, but what's your address anyway?
Send it to the Whirling in Rags and Martinez.
That I can do. Whirling in Rags, Martinez, got it.
Even if a package arrives, how will it get to you if it hasn't got your name?
Don't you need to know my name?
I don't want to know, man. I like leaving it to the imagination. Now, anything else?
Just one thing. Give a big shout out to my man, Lieutenant Kim Kutsuragi. He's a huge fan of the station.
Huh?
The sound bubbles out of him, even to his own surprise.
Look at that. His eyes dilate. That's joy, my man. You wouldn't be able to tell, but his glasses just magnify it.
Okay, cop man. Can do, will do. DJ Mesh, out.
The party has terminated the call. Is there anything else I can do for you, officer?
You should check the radio again.
Yep.
Spoke to the wildest cop in Rivershaw. He asked us to give his buddy cop, longtime listener Kim Kitsuragi, a big shout out. Kim, we love you.
Keep it freaky, like DJ Mesh, DJ Flacho, and your wild friend. This one's for you.
If, when a motor carriage's engine was ignited, it could drive by its own accord off to a high mountain, and there write a song, perhaps it'll be something like what you're hearing now.
We aren't discussing this.
After a few bars, Lieutenant turns the radio back to prime line.
What a reserve of willpower. It's taken all he's got to not smile.
This is Precinct 57. Can I connect you to someone?
I'm done with the radio for now. End call.
57's over and out.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers.
Bet. Wait, no, before I do anything. Oh,
about that call,
fuck.
Let's start from the top. There's no doubt that the twins heard Speed Freaks FM. I still don't know how without a radio, but they did.
Well, look, Kim, aren't you gonna say anything about meeting your radio heroes?
Nope.
The final word on this matter has been spoken.
Spooky shit, but what does it mean? Squint in thought.
I don't know what it means.
Lieutenant's gaze travels towards the coast, towards the fishing village so far away. I mean, a weird voice in my head said to talk to the kids. Maybe it's related.
I don't think the voices in your head are related to this, no.
It didn't sound like one of my thoughts. It sounded like a lady.
The lieutenant gives you a long look.
I don't know what to say to that, or what you want me to say. I'm sorry. Did we ask where the kids were when they heard the voice?
Nope.
We could ask where the kids were when it happened. And, Detective, thanks for this. It's been interesting.
He smiles. I'm gonna make sure that I have a room here, in case I, for some reason, need to spend money. Priority number one, that I have a room here.
Hey, was there something you needed?
Has the package been delivered for me?
You're expecting a package to arrive for you here?
I guess it hasn't come then.
No, it hasn't. I'll let you know if anything arrives for you. Anything else?
I have a bill for
Got
tonight.
the 20 real.
There you go.
Good. You got the room for the night, but remember, you'll need another 20 real tomorrow.
Bye-bye. I'm not sleeping at that shack. There is a person with a gun there. I'm good. Are you Kim, the boy fan? I don't know. I gotta beat the game to know what happens before I make some heinous accusations. What are we up to? Right. Dumb shit. I've been here. So I don't have to be. That's cool, Doman. I'm not really feeling like answering that.
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone while the other watches him do it.
Real quick, boys. Where were you when you heard the voices?
There.
Boy points towards one of the ruined monoliths nearby.
We were there.
The other child nods. The fell bending looms overhead. I knew it.
Full circle. Back to Feld, then. When you're ready.
The boy turns the rock over in his hands. He looks to you, then his brother. Then the once bright mural towers above you, saying, Feld Electrical, R&D. Tomorrow is just a whisper away. You know a lot about radio. Enough to know you have no idea how or why those boys heard Speed Freaks FM in their heads. Knowledge like that isn't just obscure, it's unknowable. Dangerous theoretical facts like that are probably protected under the coalition government's Articles of Dominion, Title 14, Article 7C. While an expert might be able to suss it out on their own, a layman like you has no hope. You don't know how it happened, but the stores of your knowledge are vast, and there is something crucial in them.
What's that?
You know where Ruby isn't. She isn't in the fishing village. She's not with her bullet under the floorboards in the shack. So where could she be? You've searched the whole coast for Morel's traps. Just as you didn't find the Insulindian phasmid, you did not find her. You've even entered the church, helped the ravers set up a nightclub, and overheard. Well, we don't need to think about that. Point is, some criminals seek sanctuary from sacred buildings, though the sanctuary
I'm gonna get rid of that
were
fucking
abolished
dono.
decades ago. But Ruby wasn't such a one.
I'm gonna get rid of that shit. I'm gonna get rid of it. In fact, you know what? We're gonna hold a poll right now. We're gonna hold a poll right now. Get rid of that jump scare. Question mark. Start poll. Twitch, you can just say yes, no. And if it's like 50-50, then you'll be the tipping point. But there's like, how many people on YouTube? 5? At least make it more expensive. Raise price instead of get rid of. Okay, you can have that be 1, 2. Raise price of jump scare. Here's the thing, there's already one at like 666, so this would be 1666. There we go. It has to be cheap though. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, for the first time, this is actually a 50-50. This is actually a 50-50. All right, Twitch, I guess you're the actual tipping point. Keep it. Raise. Keeping track of my finger. Keep it raised? That is what the question is. Okay, so 2 for raise then. 3 for raise. What say you, VR chat? 2 arms up for raise, T-pose for keep. Okay, we keep it.
And you do know one thing about radios, Ulan. Ruby dabbles in advanced radio theories. Ulan, the speed freak's mystery. It might just be related.
Does that mean she's here?
If she's here on the coast, she'll be here. And besides, something weird happened to the twins around here. It'd be nice to know what caused that. Another fact for your collection. Suddenly, there's a sigh. Carrying molecules around you. Moving, flowing from high pressure to low pressure. Like that of a woman emptying her lungs. She wraps the collapsing stone box in front of you, in her breath, flowing through it.
Where does it go?
In through the collapsed roof, flowing down a concrete staircase to the basement, sweeping away footprints in the dust on the stairs, and then the beach below the boardwalk. Its winding tunnels, a whisper away.
What is happening?
She's down there.
Say, I think she's down there below this building.
Okay. Why?
Ever since I woke up, maybe even before, I've been getting these strange cold spells.
Good, good. Yes. Cold spells. So basically your hangover is telling you she's down there?
Call it a gut feeling.
So, how do we get in there? The doors were on the collapsed side of this building. They're gone, basically.
Finally, my time to shine.
There's a ladder next to the sign. Perhaps we can climb it, enter through the roof.
Perhaps you can climb them. We are not climbing anything. I'm 43 years old, and I plan to live to see 70.
There has to be a way to use brute force. Climbing sounds unsafe. Brute force is safe. Look around and find something to break if the ladder fails.
Could you do a good job in hairy shoes? Absolutely not. Pipe.
An old pipe peeks out from beneath the rotting boards of the boardwalk. Could this be an alternative path into the felled building?
Look.
Your eyes slowly begin to adjust to the darkness inside the drainage pipe.
Continue.
The lieutenant looks over your shoulder.
What's in there?
The pipe is sleek with rain.
Okay, what else?
As your eyes adjust, you see some trash. Crumpled up newspapers, cigarette butts. Someone has half-heartedly spray-painted skulls on the right side.
And?
And nothing. Broken glass from bottles thrown against the walls of the pipe. A syringe.
We get into the filled building through this pipe.
Given that this isn't a martial arts thriller, it's highly unlikely, and not without risk to our health either. However, the pipe suggests there may be an entrance to the basement around...
Lieutenant pushes aside the reeds and looks around.
And it's right here. A maintenance door.
He points to a rusted metal double door to the right of the pipe, obscured by the reeds.
It's jammed shut. The subtle approach isn't going to work on this one. Oh yeah, big boy time. This needs you to put your back into it.
Big boy time. I wish I had my physical attire on. Can I just leave and come back to it? That's why I check. Yeah, one sec. Big boy time. Big boy time. Anything else? Anything else before big boy time? No.
Behind the pipe, the maintenance door, rusted shut.
Why not just take a tool? Hold on.
Behind the pipe.
Really?
The maintenance
Okay.
door, rusted
Try to
shut
pull the door
half
apart.
sunk in sand. The metal doors are heavy, and the flaking rust hurts your palms. But together with the lieutenant, you manage to slide them open just enough to squeeze in.
Good work. Shall we?
Go in. All right. Now, I'm gonna call it a hunch, and I'm gonna say that I need my shit on, in a big way. So, this. I'm putting on all the physical shit. Because there might be a murderer in here, so yeah. I don't need half-light. I don't need that. Interfacing will be better. What about a hat? The hat might be the best for what I got. Ruins perception. It's not great. Is there a better hat? Guess not. Fuck it. Okay. Armor? See, the armor stats aren't as good as my like clothing stats. That's the weird thing. Fine. Wasn't there another piece of armor, or am I already wearing it? I'm wearing two things. Okay, great. No, fuck.
This isn't just glass. These are old computation components.
Are these computer components?
Yes, filament memories. From the time when wires were cast in glass, slides with an inlaid nervous system.
How'd they do that and why?
The how was a closely guarded secret. Something that was locked in safes in human heads across the river where they were manufactured. As to why, your fingers don't know.
Hey Kim, look, old cybernetics.
So it is. I think it is used to form a single system, slotted in the wall.
But this is all that remains of failed R&D.
The rest of the building seems to have been picked clean.
Could this be part of the failed playback experiment?
These? No. These are old filament memories. I hope you're not expecting to find that device here. You will be disappointed.
Great.
A mustachioed and mutton-chopped man, amateurishly depicted, gazes at you with sad eyes. The plaque reads, K. Mazov. There is a spiderweb in the lower left corner of the portrait.
Brush the dust off the portrait.
Years' worth of dust is shaken off. The full head of hair, matched by an ample moustache and sideburns, look a bit silly. Someone crouches, heels digging into wet sand. Hands sweep across the sand. Grains stick into the frayed skin of the fingertips. An old man sits on a slab of concrete and taps his fingers against the glass of a scope. You shudder.
Okay.
There it is again, like a swarm of hornets buzzing under your scalp. A strange tingling you can almost smell.
Lieutenant, do you feel something?
No. What do you mean?
Pain, a strange tingling.
I don't feel it, but we should still be careful. There were footprints back there, and I'm pretty sure they were fresh.
I saw them too, footprints with the right sole worn smooth.
Looks like our suspect. If she's in here, we need to plan our next step carefully.
What do you mean?
Once we detain a credible suspect, who knows what the Union and the Wild Pines will do? We'll set in motion events we have no control over.
You will upset the balance of power in Martinez. The deadlock between the company and the Union will destabilize. This part of town is a fine clockwork puzzle. Disturb its peace, and it will start breaking down uncontrollably. Keep calm. Go over the whole situation in detail.
We met the Union leader, but haven't gotten any info from him. Maybe we should talk to him more first.
You're right. However corrupt he may be, nothing happens in Martinez without him knowing. We might have to dirty our hands, but...
In this case, we can't afford to be squeaky clean.
How bad do you think things can get?
Well, we are not responsible for what we can't predict, are we? I don't think the entire city will be razed to the ground.
He smiles in the dark.
If you can't predict it, there's nothing you could have done.
What do you think there is waiting for us in there?
I think I see a cavern. Maybe more cellars? I think we've been careful enough. We still have the element of surprise.
I wouldn't be so sure. You haven't exactly been sneaking.
Or maybe not. Either way, once we go deeper, there will be no turning back.
Now that's your cue, the player, to go back and see if there's anything else that you would like to do. Reaction speed, hand-eye coordination. Go talk to Everett? Nah, we bum rush this shit, bro. We bum rush this shit, bro. We run it up. We run it up. Do you go back? Fuck no. I at least want to see what happens. Personally, I don't give a fuck about that corrupt union asshole. I'm wearing my scarf. You can't shoot me when I'm wearing my scarf. I've got my multi-tool. I got my flashlight. I have multiple ways of fighting evil. I got this. And of course I'll save.
Suddenly, your entire body is paralyzed. Aggressive white noise fills your skull.
Pain threshold.
Strange pain, like you've never felt before. Through the static, you hear a woman's voice. It's like 1,000 radio stations are being blasted into your head all at once. But her words are the only ones you can make out.
I know you're feeling pretty uncomfortable right now.
I don't have any. I should buy healing.
That'll just make it worse. Can't say it's a pleasure, officer. I was really hoping not to make your acquaintance. But here we are.
Looks like Sigourney Weaver. Are you gonna kill me too?
No, I'm not going to fucking kill you. If that had been my plan, you'd be dead already.